It's time now for Entre Nous with Solange Moujat. Hi, Solange.
Hi, Didi.
Today you're talking about fish and pharmacies. That's a bit of a weird combination.
Yeah, it is. But fish and pharmacies, it is a fun alliteration, and a random combination. But there is a reason for this. Sardines are one of the latest beauty trends, and it is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to French beauty recommendations, what to haul in, namely at French pharmacies. So before we get into the long-held love of French pharmacies, les sardines. Currently online, there is a growing trend of food and skincare, or eating your skincare, and sardines are the star of this. There's social media-friendly unboxing of these colorful cans, but also sardines are indeed jam-packed with omega-3s, vitamin B, calcium, vitamin D, iron, protein, the list goes on, and they are good for you. So much so that they're flying off French supermarket shelves with a 7% increase in the volume of sales this year alone, and a 27% jump among those under 35. And we think that it's largely because of the skincare claims.
Forget expensive skincare. Your best ally is in your cupboard. To take care of your skin, you have to try this sardine grilled cheese.
Take care of your skin, heart and brain. Follow us to get more healthy recipes.
It's something we ate at my parents'. I never really understood why. But yeah, once it's on a good slice of bread, it goes down well.
Every week the shelves are rather empty.
So Solange, does that mean we should all run out and get boxes and boxes of sardines for better skin?
Yes and no. I'm going to burst the TikTok sardine love bubble a little bit here. Sardines, like other omega-3 rich foods, they modulate inflammation, they help collagen, and can prevent skin damage from the sun. Not to mention the high protein and calcium, the benefits for your heart, bones, health, brain health. But when it comes down to glass skin, a complexion that's been touted online, you actually have to eat a lot of sardines. A Self magazine article on this says that studies showed that you have to eat 5 grams over 10 to 12 weeks to begin to see an increase in the protection against the sun's rays. So that actually is 3 to 5 cans of sardines a day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And that comes with health risks, namely due to the salt in tinned fish. So sardines, yes, for all sorts of reasons, but it may not be nature's Botox, as it's often called online.
Also a little crunchy. I have a hard time with the bones sometimes.
Me too.
All right, let's take a look at some other beauty trends. For example, France's pharmacies have really become an epicenter for beauty around the world.
Yeah, just type in hashtags like French pharmacy, and there are millions of videos and views. But what's interesting is that French pharmacies, they were this hub of beauty secrets long before social media became this driver. You could even argue that France's huge beauty industry is thanks to skilled pharmacists tinkering initially in their officine, or their back workshop offices. And today, pharmacies still hold this special place in French culture. There are just under 20,000 of them here in France with their signature green crosses. Now, that may seem like a lot, but actually many pharmacies are hurting in France. Some 250 closed in 2025 alone. Finding trained pharmacists is a struggle. It's part of the problem, particularly in rural communities. And French authorities are actually in the midst of changing diploma requirements for the years to come. But nonetheless, there is still a deep trust in the advice that France's some 75,000 pharmacists give. This comes to medicine, but also to skincare products and cosmetics as well. Also, we have to say it, price is a huge driver here. Compared to many other nations, products are often cheaper in France than in tourist home countries, for example. And this has led parapharmacies, para as in next to, or all the other stuff that it's sold in pharmacies that isn't medicine, to them booming. These places have become must-hit tourist shops with huge crowds. It's a bit of a frenzy in many of them. Already a decade ago, word of mouth was working its magic on where to shop and where pharmacists were bilingual or multilingual.
This. These are products that we cannot find in South Korea at these prices.
If tourists come, it's because the products do exist in their home countries, but it's cheaper here.
You do need to pick the right time to come, otherwise it's hell.
Now, today, some of the influencer advice has led to some sort of lost in translation moments and also some pretty dangerous practices as well. Take the A313 retinol cream or light burn cream biafine or even homeoplasmine. These are products that are found in many French homes for specific medical purposes. They're normal, but they are not for everyday face creams as some online say they are.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though biafine's great for sunburns, as I found out recently. All right, so Solange, let's put that bad advice aside. How is France's beauty sector doing at the moment?
Well, things like tariffs from the U.S., they have hurt, but the beauty sector still employs around 300,000 people in France. It's France's second export commodity after aeronautics. This is according to the Federation of Beauty Businesses in France. And in exports alone, it is an over 20 billion euro industry. But the growing popularity of K-beauty or Korean products, along with C-beauty, the Chinese industry, they are also providing some sort of competition for France. As for pharmacies, things are also in flux for them too. They're adapting to bigger chains that negotiate prices in bulk. They also are having to contend with supermarket chains, which make up 11% of parapharmacy purchases. And I guess you could argue the supermarket parapharmacies are the ideal place for those that want to buy their sardines and also their beauty creams in one spot. But personally, I am still a big fan of independent mom and pop shops with a trip now and then to the discount ones.
Right, especially before you're heading back to the States where everyone wants those products. Solange, thank you so much for that. Solange Mougin with Entre Nous. Don't forget, you can always check out all of our Entre Nous segments on our website. That address is france24.com.